Hi guys, it's Steph with Addict to Cash here. I just went on a Thursday at 1 o'clock starting church sale, which is kind of weird. I had never been to a daytime church beginning sale. Sometimes churches run sales, like they'll do a weekend sale but have an early buying like at a nighttime. But this one was at 1 o'clock. I got there at 12:15, so I was 45 minutes early, and I was like maybe sixth in line. It was packed after a while. I went right to the jewelry section, so I did get a bag of jewelry, but I'm going to show you my goodies because I have just a lot of eclectic different things. I am such a weird picker. I get like, I'm all over the place. But this was in the toy section. It's a thing of Mighty Beans, and it's filled. Well, not totally full, but I don't know if I can open it with one hand, but so it's got the Star Wars container, which I thought that was cool. Oh yeah, I could open it. All right, so it's got a lot of Mighty Beans in it, and there are some of the Star Wars ones, because this is a Star Wars one. Oh yeah, there's some of the Star Wars ones here too. So I feel like those could be worth a little bit more than the other ones. But I saw a container like this that sold like maybe 14 Star Wars characters with it for I think 20 bucks or 15. So I think I'm probably going to put maybe 10 or 15 on this because it has a lot of beans in there. So, but it does have some scratches. It's not totally perfect. The container has some dings and stuff, but I thought that was cool. So that was one thing I got. And then I got a bag of jewelry, which I'll show at the end. That I paid $60 for because the jewelry was separate, but the rest was like by donation. Actually, there was a few things also that were priced, which I'll show you those. But I got two kitties, these two little kitties. There's that one and this little kitty. They didn't have any markings on the bottom, but I know people love cat stuff. I love cat stuff. I can't get that one unwrapped, but it's just the smaller version of this one. But yeah, no, made in Japan or anything. So, but I thought they were cute. So I'll probably put maybe 15 on the pair of those. This little stained glass piece that has two little things to hang it from. I thought that was pretty. So I got that. And then I got a bin of jewelry making. It said beads. And I looked through it. My daughter likes to make bracelets, so I'm gonna go through that, and who knows, you never know, sometimes you find pieces of jewelry in there, so I'm gonna go through that later, or maybe at the end of the video. I'm trying to make a quick one because we're heading out the door soon to go somewhere. Then I got this wood game thing, which I thought was really cool. I just love the look of it. True genius. Turn the layers and tilt the pagoda to move the colored, oh god, I can't read that, balls until each column of balls is the same color. Wow, that might be a fun thing to do on a Saturday night, but I don't know if it's worth anything. I'll have to look it up, but I thought it was cool. Maybe you guys know something about that. And then I got a paperweight, which I thought was pretty. And I got this tin, which I think it held, let's see, black and red record, medium. I feel like this is vintage. Ideal typewriter ribbon. So I don't know, like a vintage typewriter ribbon tin. I thought that was cute. I love tins. So, and then I got a bag of Smurfs and this Gargamel. So I'm pretty sure Gargamel is harder to find, so he might be worth more, like maybe $8, and the rest $5 if they're in pretty good shape. I put 5 on each of those, possibly. And then I got these, which I thought were pretty. They're from the Bombay Company. And anything I feel like from the Bombay Company has value because it's just a really quality made stuff. And they're heavy, and they're Christmas themed little like card holders or picture holders. I think that's what they are. They're really pretty. So I got 2 boxes of those, which I don't know how much they go for, but I think 10 each at least probably on those. Did I tell you my total was 130? I think I did. And then I got a few Beatrix Potter figures, and those were marked 10 each. So I got this guy, which I feel like he might be a little bit more rare one, the little black bunny. So I'm kind of excited about that one. And then let's see what else. I'm gonna sit down. Ooh. I got this one, which I have one of him. I don't know if I've sold him. I have one at the shop. I might have sold him, but So he's cute, the pig. And then I got the little, I know I've had this one too before, because I have bought a whole collection of these before. And I paid 10 each, so I know I can get at least 20, maybe 22 on some of them, depending on how they're, you know, how they're going out selling on eBay. I'll look those up later. And then, oh, this is a bag of paper clips, because I'm always using paper clips, and at the shop we use them a lot, and we give them out to people and stuff, so with, you know, papers and stuff, so I'm always trying to pick up cheap ones of those. But now I'm going to show you my jewelry. So that is pretty much it. And then I got some jewelry. Oh, no, that's not a lot, actually. Am I missing something? I don't remember. I feel like I might have gotten more stuff, but maybe not. Anyway, I got this Delft pin for $4. I thought that was really pretty. And I don't know if it's silver, sterling. I don't know, but I thought it was really pretty. So I know I can get at least, you know, 10 or 15 on that. And then I got this piece, which she said is sterling, and it is marked actually 925 Israel. That's really beautiful, with an amethyst and maybe an aquamarine stone on a sterling chain, and that I paid $6 for. That definitely is a beautiful piece. I would put probably 35 on that. I got this, which is marked, it says hand engraved, a real pearl, and it's 12 karat gold filled. And I know I can, if I might sell it, but if I can't sell it, I can always scrap it, because the guy at the Golden Rule takes gold filled things as well. And then I got this piece, which I thought was really pretty. It's hard to see, but it's actually like a smiley face. I think it's, I don't know if it's abalone or mother of pearl. It definitely has the Aurora Borealis look. And I think it is, yeah, Kirk's Folly. Kirk's Folly is a pretty good name. They make some really cool pieces, and it's a pendant that, or it's actually a charm. It's really pretty. So I think I paid $3 for that. So I definitely could put probably 10 or 15 on that. And then this pretty flower, I'm pretty sure that's sterling. I don't know if I see a marking, but it looks to be sterling to me. I'm just not 100% sure. So I'll have to look for that later. And then this ring, which I don't know if that's anything, because I didn't have my, I did have my loop, but like there were so many people trying to push their way in, and like it was so stressful. I actually got a confrontation with a woman because she was trying to reach in front of me and said, "Excuse me," but I'm like, but I'm here. You can't just reach in front. Just because you say "excuse me" doesn't give you the right to like push in front of me. You have to wait your turn. So she didn't like when I said that to her. It's definitely marked something inside there. I'm gonna see if I can look with a loop. I think it says 925, so I think it's sterling with a gold overlay. But I'm gonna put you down for 2 seconds while I look better. Hold on 1 second. Oh, never mind. It says brass. So womp womp. It's not, I thought it was sterling with like a gold overlay, but it's still pretty. I'm gonna try it on and show it to you. So it's still nice. It's a pretty ring. Then I got a Christmas pin, which it doesn't have rhinestones. I don't know if the rhinestones popped out and then somebody just colored the inside, but it's kind of cute. So I could probably put $5 on that. And then I got this cool vintage buckle with rhinestones, and it is marked, what does it say there? Does it say Germany? It says something in the middle there. I don't know. I can't read that. Can you read that? No, I don't know. Maybe it says China. I don't know. It's marked something. And then I got these beautiful, like chandelier, gorgeous rhinestone pierced earrings. They were only, I think they had them in a $3 section. So there's 2 of these. They're not missing any stones. They are pierced and they're beautiful. So I'm definitely going to put like probably $20 on those. And then I got this little, whoopsie, sterling and It's not, you know what, I thought it was onyx, but I'm not 100% sure. When you hold it into the light, I don't know. Maybe it is onyx. It's like a little slide through where you can put a chain through it. And it is marked 925 on that. And then I got 2 of these really pretty earrings. And they're marked something. Maybe Trifari. I can't read it. And again, I'm trying to rush because we're out the door going somewhere. This is a little rhinestone bracelet. That might be gold filled. Looks like it has a little bit of writing on the clasp here. So, and then I got a couple of sterling chains. These I think were like $2 or $3 each. And the sterling is quite, you know, worn and tarnished, but if I can't buff it out, I can scrap it because it's kind of heavy. It's like a heavy chain link bracelet. And then there's another one. I think I paid, like I said, $2 or $3 for this one. And I know I can scrap it for more than that. So, and that's cute. I think I can buff this up and make it look pretty and probably sell that for those each for $20. And then I think she said this was sterling. It was actually $6. The $5 one goes with this. I think, no, actually, I think the $5 was on this ring, which the woman said was sterling. So that's pretty. But it looks like it's like missing an inner part to it. She was like, no. But it almost looks like it might have gone over another ring. So, and then this frog, which I thought was adorable. I think, is he marked something? I don't know. I don't think I see any markings, but he's still definitely like at least a $5 one. And I only think I paid a couple dollars. This is the other earring that goes with this one. And then there's this little, I think it's Monet or Napier, little bracelet, which I thought was cute. So that, oh wait, I got this bracelet too. Which I think might be gold filled. I really wish it was gold, but I don't think so. It's not. It's definitely not. But anyway, that is my haul from today. I think I did pretty good. Mainly it was like, this was 60, and then these were 10 each. So 60, 70, 80, 90. And then the rest I paid, let's see, she's at 35 for the rest, which is actually kind of a lot, but it was a donation to the church. So I still think I'm going to make money for sure. And it was a nice cause. It's always good to give to the church. So that is my haul. Let me know what you think. Do you have a favorite piece? Let's see, what's my favorite? I don't know. I like everything, but I'm kind of excited to try to do the puzzle. I love jewelry, so I'm excited about that. Again, love Smurfs. And so, yeah, I think I just love it all. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you like hauls and treasure hunting and cool stuff, I have another video I'm going to be doing soon of some jewelry I got in a mystery eBay jewelry lot. So that's going to be a good one. But thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you soon. Bye.